help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
Hi, I'm Alante with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. This is CES 2023. I'm in Central Hall at the Canon booth, and we're here to talk about MREAL with Jason McWilliams. Hope I got the name right. How's it going?
It's going great. Yeah, this is an exciting show that we're doing here. We are showcasing some really amazing tech. And Canon's been working really hard to deliver something that CES has never seen before.
Excellent. So we're here to talk about MREAL, right? We're here to talk about your collaboration as well. So tell us what MREAL has to offer. What is MREAL?
MREAL is a mixed reality headset. This is a commercial and industrial application that allows you to be able to prototype. You can train, you can educate people with this, you can do simulations that will allow you to be able to cut back on some of the fabrication costs behind building models. A lot of the physical models can be very costly. So this is a good way to be able to virtualize some of your development process.
Sure, and I mean that sounds amazing, and it looks like this is something that you guys had built yourself, right? You're not working off of someone else's hardware for this.
Correct. So this is Canon's head-mounted display, and so this display obviously is something that you would wear. You can put it on your head. You can fit it right to the way that you want it. The nice thing about it is we've made this very user-centric. So we can flip up the display so we can be able to see our hands in physical space. But the nice thing about this technology is we also have the ability to see ourselves in virtual space. So with mixed reality, obviously, we have computer-generated objects, and those objects we need to be able to manipulate. We can pick these things up. But the thing about it often is with CG content, your hands fall behind the graphics. The graphics are just sitting on top of the screen. Not with MREAL. With MREAL, we can integrate you into the scene so that you can have your hands in front, behind, around the objects that you're working with.
Now, how does all this work? I mean, we've got we've got our virtual simulations that we're kind of used to now, floating hands and things of that nature. Or you've got your AR technology that kind of warps your environment, and you can interact with it a little bit. But like you said, it's usually your hands are kind of either behind it or something like that. How did you guys come to build this technology?
So we've been obviously a company that focuses on optics very strongly, and we take the quality of the graphics that we produce very seriously. What we wanted to do is make it to where we can naturally be present within virtual space. So we want to see our own hands. We use the color tones of our hands. We're using the physical space. When we're interacting with objects, we want to truly be there so that we can now trigger actions, we can cause animations to run. And that's actually something that we're really showcasing in the experience here at CES, which I want to talk about.
Oh, for sure. I definitely want to get into the nitty-gritty. But I think I've seen so many amazing innovations here, just between flipping up the visor, so that you're immediately back into your reality, so to speak, and you're not kind of closed in like some VR environments are. How long did it take you guys to develop this?
So Canon's been working on this for years, many years, and we have been putting this on the market in Japan, and now we're bringing it to the United States for market research. We're evaluating the market viability of it here in the US, and we're really excited. We're seeing a lot of interest, a lot of excitement around the product.
That's awesome. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. You've got a collaboration going on with Mr. M. Night Shyamalan himself. How is he using this technology or using these techniques with what he's got going on and coming out soon?
Absolutely. So what you're addressing is this sign right behind us. It is Canon's M. Night Shyamalan experience of Knock at the Cabin. That movie's coming out in February, February 3rd to be specific, and it is going to be a really terrifying but also a very suspenseful and amazing film. We've been working with M. Night, and he is a true visionary. His creativity is through the roof, and he always wants to push the limits. We created an experience that is mixed reality on a whole different level. As you can see right behind us, we've got a cabin that is the cabin from the movie. And this cabin, as you step on in, you're stepping into the trailer. We are going to be going through an experience where we've got to barricade ourselves from the intruders. Those intruders from that frightening trailer that you saw on the TV, yeah. We're going to be living it out.
That's insane. That is absolutely terrifying. And you guys have put this together here in CES.
Yes, and you wouldn't believe the measures that we took to make this as authentic and as thrilling as possible. We had created a simulation and it was interactive, it was great. We said, okay, we've got to push this to a whole different level. So we said, let's take one of the actors and put him in the experience. Have him shouting at you the whole time and make it even more suspenseful.
That's awesome. You've created just a myriad of experiences using this new Canon. I can't even just say, you know, hardware, software, just this Canon product that is going, it looks like it's really going to shake up the market quite a bit.
It truly is. You know, this is a technology that is, of course, innovative, but it's also a very practical technology. And so what we have is, you know, we've got our experience here in the front, in the back, we've got our product lounge. The product lounge is showing a very practical and fundamental use case of engineering and manufacturing type of application. And we're showing how we're using this product for things like human-machine interface and ergonomics and optimizing a product so that it can be produced most appropriately for accessibility and making sure that anybody can use it.
Now, can you touch a little bit on there's another interview that we've done with the product Kokomo, and they talked about how you guys were in collaboration with each other for these projects. How did you guys come together to make all of these things happen?
So Canon's taken some steps to really draw the company together as one. We're bringing people from many different backgrounds, many different skill sets, and really leveraging the knowledge that they bring. So I'm glad that you mentioned Kokomo. I'm co-creator of Kokomo as well, and I'm very honored to be able to help out and assist as an advisor with MREAL. But these technology, they have a lot of things in common. Obviously, everyone's going immersive. A lot of things are becoming more and more immersive because that's the world we're living in. So that's what we want to bring. We want to deliver a whole new level of it, and we're thinking of very unique and innovative ways to elevate the entire immersive experience.
Now I'm going to ask you this. What is the future of MREAL? What do you see coming out of all of this?
Oh, the future is bright, I'll tell you that. So it's really exciting to see how much we've progressed the technology. It's become so robust and it's so powerful. You know, we're looking and evaluating different ways of making it more and more user accessible, opening it up to more and more platforms to where companies, whatever platform they're working on, we want to make sure that we can make it work for them.
Good, awesome. I guess the only thing I can ask you from here is, when will we see these on the market, and how much will they retail for?
So this is something that is available already in Japan. In the United States, we're evaluating it as a market research phase. So stay tuned. We'll keep an eye out and see how it goes.
All right, to be determined. You've heard it here, folks. Thank you so much for joining me and talking about this wonderful product. We've got to see it with our own eyes, and it was. I mean, it definitely blew me away. And everybody, make sure you go and see M. Night Shyamalan's new film that's coming out, Knock at the Cabin. It definitely sounds like it's going to knock our socks off. Maybe I'm not looking forward to that.
Well, now you got to try the experience yourself.
I guess. We'll definitely see. No, we definitely want to try to get some experience. But for now, for our viewers and listeners, definitely stay tuned for more CES 2023 coverage via PLUGHITZlive.com/CES.